all started here in the little small town of Corbin, Kentucky. I'm sure the Colonel never thought it would turn out to what he made his corporation come to be. But one thing about it, it's known around the world when you see it. You know what it is, whether you're in Russia, China, Australia, or all over America. It's finger looking good. All right, we'll see you guys later. We're gonna be back on the bus, heading back to Greenville, doing an adult tour here up the Ark Creation Museum and Kentucky Horse Park in Lexington, and heading back to Greenville, South Carolina. So we'll see you back in the Palmetto State. Adios. Well, we're outside here on the busy US 25, the main road through Corbin, Kentucky, which would have been the old road back in the day before the interstates. And this is where the Harlan Sanders restaurant and petrol gas station all began. So, just again now off a few miles off the interstate. But this road here was the main road going through from Tennessee to Kentucky back in the day, back in the 30s, 40s. Quite a busy place now. In 1932, the Colonel bought the small restaurant near the site.
We've already covered a lot of ground with that too. Well, that's good. That's good. Well, we've been working.
1956, when the plans were made for the federal highway to bypass Corbin. Obviously, things changed. Traffic loss. But undaunted, the Colonel moved out and moved all around the country, franchising. So from a small town, cooking for small groups and people coming through, became an international icon in the food business. Here's how it kind of looked. This little fuel station. People would come in here and fill up with gas, grab a little snack, and he made it a little motel. Again, as I showed you inside. Well, everybody, welcome back to my channel, Champions Rider Troop Bus. We're out here making a stop here at the original Colonel Sanders KFC chicken here in Corbin, Kentucky. It's the home birthplace where it all began, where the Colonel opened up a petrol gas station, then a little motel, and then got into cooking food for the customers. The man, the myth, the legend. And then it turned it into a mega icon known around the world. Take us on a little tour. Here's kind of a view how one of those motel rooms looked. And kind of a scope of the size here of the complex when it was in its heyday here in Corbin, Kentucky, just off I-75, about 25 miles north into Kentucky from Tennessee. Very much worth a stop because it's a museum restaurant, as you can see. And the Colonel used to cook back here, preparing food for the guests and people traveling through. clock that he used to help prepare his recipe for cooking the chicken in the style we all know today. That secret recipe. But that's the clock he used. Because no computer, he was busy. He had different pots of chicken going at the same time. So how could he remember which pot had cooked the longest? He would use this three-handed clock. The extra minute hand was positioned about 9 minutes behind normal minute hand. And when certain things would happen, he would know to take it off the cooker. The secret ball. And we have a little museum back here. All about the early years. The history of the bucket, which everybody knows. Everybody's ever bought chicken at KFC, you got a bucket of chicken. And there's the Colonel, waiting on us, looking over his restaurant. A lot of little cool stuff here. Little trinkets, bobbin heads, race cars. It's pretty cool how the restaurants have changed over the years around the country, around the world. Dutch wooden shoes. Probably one of the few restaurant icons that are known around the world just by sight. When you see a bucket or you see the Colonel, you know what it is. There's something pretty neat. All the different buckets that have evolved over time. And the little boxes. History of the bucket.
Yeah.
Hey, I've got 2 cookies in the car. You want that cookie with the Colonel?
I'm good. Thanks.
Okay.
And how it all began. Him opening up a gas station. Would you have ever imagined what it would have come to? Absolutely not, I'm sure. So that's it here from the home of Colonel Sanders and Kentucky Fried Chicken. stop in Corbin, Kentucky. Just a few miles off of I-75 in Corbin. Definitely worth a stop. Just to say you've eaten where it all began at. His finger looking good. See y'all later. Ciao, arrivederci.